Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to you, everybody. This is Recie Myers. Many of my friends know me as Recie, and I am from St. Thomas, United States Virgin Islands, but I have retired here in the Richmond area of Virginia. So every morning, Monday through Friday, at 8 o'clock, I come to share a nugget or two with you. And I am speaking directly to spiritual entrepreneurs, people who feel that they have within themselves, they want more, they want more out of life, they want to do more, to be more, to have more, to contribute more. And those are the people I'm speaking to, people who refuse to just settle, to be able to work towards their purpose while they're here. Good morning, Glenn. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining me this morning. Good morning, Elder Charles. Do me a favor, be able to share this out if anything I share with you resonates with you. And tell me where you're tuning in from. And yes, because I like to see how far out the videos are able to reach, because sometimes Facebook would just tend to share with the same 25, 30 people. Anyway, good morning, Jedediah. Good morning to you. Glad that you can join me this morning. So every morning I try to have something of value to share with you. And I've been reading a book. I started it last week. It's written by Napoleon Hill back in 1937. And this book is called Think and Grow Rich. I had all these preconceived ideas about the book. Someone had given it to me, and I said, Think and Grow Rich. It sounds like somebody who's just all about money and all that. So I had some preconceived ideas about it. And I was surprised to see that it's not what I thought at all. And so today I'm going to talk a little bit about the section I read, which I titled it, The Power, or What's the Power Behind an Idea? What's the power behind an idea? Good morning, Jedediah. Says, hey, rock star, good morning. Thank you. Good morning to you, Jedediah. Thank you for telling me where you are. But no, I don't think you said where you are. Tell me where you're tuning in from, Jedediah. I'd like to know. All right. So when Napoleon Hill, he was talking about using Thomas Edison as an example. He says that Thomas Edison, he had this idea in his mind about being able to take an ordinary lamp. Back then they had these kerosene lamps, but to take a lamp and to work with it to make electricity, let it operate. And I'm so glad that he didn't give up. Thomas Edison, that is, he was driven with this dream that was placed in him, and he did not give up. He did over 10,000 experiments, and there were 10,000 failures. 10,000, you know how many experiments that had to be? And he did not give up. Look at how we are benefiting today. So if you have a dream, if you have a goal that's been placed in you, it's a seed. It's for you to work at it, develop it, and don't just cast it aside. There were a number of statements that Napoleon Hill made that I wanted to note to you. One is, no one is ready for a thing until he believes he can acquire it. That's the state of mind. That the state of mind is belief. We have to believe in ourselves. These ideas, yes, we may be reading something and an idea jumps out at us. Have your notebook, to journal it, put it in there. But these ideas, they don't just come out of nowhere. Someone, and I believe in the superior being, I believe in God. I believe He puts these into us, and it's up to us to go for it, go make these dreams a reality. Another thing that Napoleon Hill said is, no more effort is required to aim high in life. Okay? No more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity than is required to accept misery and poverty. No more effort. So if there's no more effort required, why settle and accept misery and poverty? Aim high, because abundance, the Bible tells us, God tells us, he has abundance. He wants for us a life of abundance. All right. And this has to do with the power of desire. It's backed by faith. The third thing that I'm going to share with you is what he said also about faith. When faith is blended with thought, the subconscious mind picks up the vibration and transforms it into intelligence. And that is prayer. So I was, kind of blown away by some of the things that I was reading. I did not expect, really, I truly did not expect him to be talking about faith and things like that. And it made me think about, my story. As a child growing up in the Virgin Islands, I loved telling stories to my younger cousins and the kids in the neighborhood. And I always knew it was something that I wanted. And I became a school teacher, taught for 35 years, and retired last July 2017. And when my husband had suffered the first stroke, I was thinking of the idea more, even though it was like a seed that was buried inside. I hadn't really done anything with it. I did some storytelling and writing tests for the school system where I worked, tests that mirror standards of learning, SOLs, and things like that. But I did not, take the time to start writing stories, which was one of my dreams. And when my husband, Roland, some of you met him, he's not with me this morning, but when he had the second stroke and the possibility that his memories were not returned, that, put me in a position. I said, oh my goodness, what if he doesn't remember everything? What if, because he really struggled with even knowing who I was. And so that's when that seed inside of me that I've been carrying around, I said, you know what, God put it in there. I need to, work at it and develop it. And I had faith that it will become a reality, and I am so grateful that the first book is written, is being published. I haven't gotten the release date yet, but I did put the call number somewhere in the description down to the bottom, and so I'm excited. I'm going to keep you posted as to when it's going to be released. But there again, faith, the evidence of things not seen, is we have to have faith in ourselves. We have to have faith in the divine. We have to believe that what he's placed in us, we can bring it to reality. So I wanted to share that. And also, in the description somewhere, I also have a link to storytelling, which is a training on how you can tell your story. One of the things I also wanted to tell you is that this whole week I will be looking at anyone who, this is for free, anyone who has a profile page or business page and want to make it more attractive to the marketplace. I am taking appointments, and I do have a calendar. I can send it to you. But if you are interested in just having me to take a look at your business page, put a 1 in the comments below. And I am also, I'm not doing it this week, but I'm preparing for next week, Monday the 26th, to have a 5-day Facebook Live challenge. I would not have thought, or like I had an inkling that being able to do a Facebook Live was something important to me that I needed to master. I had no clue that I was camera shy. I had a feeling, but oh my goodness. And maybe I'll share my first ever live with you. But it's if you would like me or like to be a part of the Facebook Live challenge, also put a 2 in the comments below. Oops. See, I talk and I move my hands. Oh my, several others have come on. Good morning, B. Good morning. Glad that you can join me. Do me a favor, share this out. If you're getting any value from this, Good morning, Pearl. Glad that you can join me this morning. Trisha, good morning to you. Good morning, Yvonne. Glad that you can join me too. I am an early bird. Mornings work for me. Good morning, Edith. Glad that you can join me too. Cousin Jay from Chicago area. Yes. Tasha, I'm not sure if I got you, Tasha. Glad that you can, hey, Kiki, my cousin right there. Glad that you can join me this morning too. I'm just saying these a little. I'm trying to keep my fingers out the way. Yes. Sipo, good morning. Good morning. Glad that you can join me as well. I think I may have, did I catch everything? No, I didn't. Cheryl, good morning to you as well. And Glenn, I think I got you this morning. Yeah, so this is what I had for you today. Faith. You know, we are spiritual entrepreneurs. At least I'm a spiritual entrepreneur. I'm speaking to other spiritual entrepreneurs who want to move forward in their business, but for some reason something is hindering them. Maybe being able to do a Facebook Live comfortably, being comfortable with yourself. If you'd like to participate in the 5-day Facebook challenge, not this week, but next Monday for 5 days, be sure to put a 2 in the comments. And if you'd like me to take a look at your profile page or your business page and offer some suggestions as to how you can make it more attractive to the marketplace, be sure to put a 1 in the comments. So that's what I have for you this morning. I come to you every morning, Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock, but this week is a little different. On Thursday and Friday of this week, I will not be doing a live because I will be using that time to celebrate and give thanks with my family, as I'm sure you will be doing the same. So I thank you for joining me. Make sure you join me tomorrow morning and Wednesday for another little golden nugget. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye now.